It was a chaotic day in Whitehall.
They said run and don't stop running until you get home.
A prank call about a gun at school led to mass panic today inside Whitehall Yearling High School. Some students were evacuated and left parents scrambling. Now tomorrow, the high school will have a 2-hour delay so that the district can address parents' concerns about today's incident. 10 TV's Carly Dion spoke with parents and the superintendent to find out what happened.
That's like one of our worst nightmares, to get that call of your child at school telling you something tragic is going on.
3 days into the school year, a traumatic and emotional day for the Whitehall Yearling High School community after the school received what police now say was a prank phone call stating there was a gun in the school. Administrators made the decision to go into level 3 lockdown. Shanice Simmons says she received a frantic call from her son, a senior.
They said run and don't stop running until you get home.
As Simmons jumped in her car rushing to get to her son, she saw in the streets what could only be described as chaos.
There were hundreds of kids running through the neighborhood, running through yards, screaming, looking for people on their phone. It was pure chaos.
Whitehall Superintendent Dr. Cherie Wells explains why students were allowed to leave.
Anytime there's a level 3, the safest options are to run, hide, or fight. And with that, our staff did tell students at this situation it's an active shooter. That's what they believed. And so they told students if they had to, that they can run to their safest place. And so some of our students were evacuated and chose to run home.
As the day went on, conversations about the incident began spiraling on social media.
There have been neighbors on there that said they had students knocking on their doors, begging to come in. There's a gentleman who said that he called 911 as he had about 20 students hiding in his garage.
Meanwhile, those who didn't run remained barricaded in classrooms. Wells says the school teachers and staff went through an active shooter training just last week with Whitehall police. But some students claim their teachers were frantic, stating they were not trained for this.
I was told that some staff were saying that they were not quite sure what to do, even though that they had the training. Yes.
And how does that make you feel as superintendent?
It says that we have work to do.
A second incident as students went running also sent the community into panic, as many people claimed to hear gunshots near the football field. But Whitehall police said no shots were fired, and the sound came from a car muffler backfiring while someone was doing auto work. Simmons says it was an emotional reunion when she finally found her son.
That is probably the most scared I've ever seen him.
Now, Simmons says parents are demanding answers and explanations. Ultimately, Dr. Wells believes the level 3 lockdown was the appropriate call to make.
So for me, it's troublesome, but I'm also, again, very proud of how we responded. I think it's better to always err on the side of caution and do what's right in terms of safety.
In Whitehall, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.
The district is holding 2 town hall meetings tomorrow, one at 9 a.m., the other at 4 p.m. And between 8 and 10 counselors will be made available at the high school to any student who may need one.